Hey guys, I know it's been a good minute since I've made a video, so that's what I'm here to do. This is a dull intro. So I've been watching a lot of Sonic content lately, and I mean a lot. And I noticed that I have a lot of lists, rankings, and opinions to state. But today I want to take a moment to go through all the bosses and compile my top 5 list of bosses in Sonic games. Now before we start, I want to go over the rules. Or rather, things to consider. Bosses could be fought by anyone, not just Sonic. No spin-offs, comics, well, I mean I guess comics is kind of exclusive, but I'll put it in there anyway, whatever. Just go with it. Or anything like that will be included. Final bosses and just plain old bosses will be included. It's not specific to any sort of list. It's just kind of my top 5 opinionated of my favorite bosses. And leads to my last bullet point. These are just my opinion, so don't get butthurt. Don't come at me. It's just my opinion, bro. But with all that junk out of the way, let's kick things off.
Primary engine ignition on. Beginning liftoff countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shuttle liftoff.
Honorable mention number 1, Sonic vs. Egg Golem. This boss fight is very unique for this game. Although it's a little random, I really enjoy attacking these little things on the stairs to get up to them. In the story, Sonic and friends encounter this boss following Eggman into his, for some reason, sandy pyramid base.
Inside that pyramid?
When they get inside, they soon realize it was all a trap, and Eggman awakens the Egg Golem, in which Sonic takes it on. All in all, a fun fight that deserves more recognition. Honorable mention 2, Sonic vs. Infinite in Mystical Jungle. Alright, before you skip this part of the video, or me entirely, hear me out. I know Sonic Forces isn't the best game.
Still thrashing around, I see. Filthy little sewer rat.
And this fight takes place in an off-brand Mystic Ruins, but this boss fight really isn't all that bad. First of all, it takes place on a snake, and you use the snake to attack Infinite. This is genius. Now, I will say the final boss for this game was a close one, but all in all, it was nice to watch Sonic get his get back on Infinite for all he put him through in the beginning. Alright, now with all of our honorable mentions out of the way, I'd like to take a moment to say this video took a really long time to make, so I would like to direct you to w.com. If you're a fan of energy drink, be sure to use code JeremiahK for 10% off on your purchase. Now that I'm done plugging my junk, let's get back into our top 5 list. Number 5, Supersonic and Shadow vs. Biolizard.
Can do this. Stop the Chaos Emeralds! Since we've stopped the Chaos Emeralds, why is the space colony still on a crash course to Earth?
This fight was one of the best moments in Sonic history. Although it caused a major plot flaw, Shadow supposedly not making it successfully down to Earth but later reappearing in Heroes, it still holds a special spot for me because it was Sega's last attempt at making an exciting new Sonic game on their failing console, the Dreamcast. Although I wouldn't say the Dreamcast was a failure, argue with the wall. I originally played the Battle Port growing up, but I have much respect for the superior version. This is a high-stakes fight because the space colony Ark is hurtling towards Earth, with the Biolizard hanging out of it. You take turns swapping out as Sonic and Shadow as they fly through space to finish them off. A very impressive experience for 2001. Number 4, Shadow vs. Mephiles.
What is this? A seal of some sort?
Time to switch it up on our list with a newer, more
I'm the coolest.
type of listing. This game made me realize how much Sonic Generations could have been. I have a whole video planned for that though, so I'm going to shut up for a bit. This game gives Shadow new abilities and the Doom powers, and they really know how to get you replaying. The power utilized in this fight is the Doom Morph, although it's a bit finicky to use at times. This fight makes it on here tremendously because it brought back Mephiles, and Shadow shows no mercy in this fight. Which really, should he though? The man literally ended Sonic as soon as he caught him lacking in 06. Number 3, Sonic vs. Razor Jin. This fight made me take back a previous entry. I don't know why, but number 3 is always a hard spot to place for me. From the writing to the boss, and the holy Jason Griffith killed this scene. The new transformation in Dark Spine Sonic is very neat, although it's only been seen in this game and it's locked behind the WiiWare wall, unfortunately. This is completely off script, but that's pretty funny. WiiWare wall. It's worth mentioning that fan projects such as Project Reignition by Koopa Paws show that this game all in all could have been much more. And I've actually made a video on Sonic fan games with some great gameplay before, but that I'll leave in the end card. But yeah, Sonic was putting in overtime during this fight, and it deserves more recognition. Number 2, The End, Sonic Frontiers. Final Horizon update. That other update's not really worth talking about.
Hey, nice of you to catch up.
Were you successful?
Naturally.
Good. Unfortunately, your friends aren't handling their cyber corruption nearly as well.
Oh, you guys are the best.
What does that make me?
Fashionably late. But hey, you tried.
We're out of time. I command you to save us. We're out of time. I command you to save us.
Man, oh man, does this fight deserve a number 1 spot? And we are not talking about the Galaxia knockoff. We're talking about the Final Horizon DLC. This fight gave us what we needed. This fight gave us something that Sonic fans have been waiting to experience for a long time, in a new super form commonly known as Super Sonic 2, and one hell of a boss fight. Sonic and Eggman, along with Sage, team up to take down the final Titan in order to return home after they were all tricked by the end to awaken the islands along with all the Titans. Sonic's
Going all out after all!
and Eggman fires him for mechanic. But this fight has it all. Skill, relatability, style, and it's fun to watch, even if you aren't playing. Before we get into our number 1 spot, I'd like to take a moment to ask you to hit that subscribe button and smash the like button, because this video really took a long time to make, and I'm honestly not a die-hard boss guy, but I love a good fighting mechanic, and I'd like to keep making videos like these, so your support means a lot. Number 1. Perfect Chaos, SA1. So, as I've been writing this script, which keep in mind this script I've been writing for like a week, and it's not even that long. I'm not a good writer, don't at me. I've had this fight bouncing around in my head for a while, and it kept feeling like a number 1 spot. When I was younger, I was always held back by bugs and stupid fishing levels, and never got to see the final fight until I came back to the game years later, and it was so satisfying, completing that fight finally. Now sure, it is a bit on the easy side, and honestly mainly feels like a stage, but it plays out nicely. Sonic games are about going fast, and that's what Sonic uses as an attack for this fight, flying over water at times. This fight begins when Chaos collects all 7 emeralds and transforms into Perfect Chaos, turns on Eggman, and aims to wreak havoc on Station Square, but not on Sonic's watch. With the help of Tikal, Sonic figures out what Chaos truly needs, and that's peace within. Which, putting that alongside with the grinding that you have to do to get this fight and how they harness Sonic's speed as an attack, it's a really good fight. What more can I say? But anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed this video, there's plenty more wonderful videos for you to enjoy. Come on. Watch one. You know you want to. Peace.